Hello there. Today I'm going to be giving a quick talk about UVM sequence and sequencers. So basically, sequence is a list of transactions that is consumed by the sequencer to be driven to the driver out into design. So let's start with a design. Let's call this RTL design enter test. And we're going to have virtual interfaces that interact with the design. And you want to create stimulus, and the stimulus might have things such as you want to create transactions to add, maybe do a read of write to 800 and then read from 800 and then maybe do a read of 810. So a list of transactions. So you're creating stimulus. And you want to then be able to drive that to design. And so the way how UVM works is that we have, this is called a sequence. And we have a sequencer with the R that takes this sequence and then drives it, provides it to the driver, which then drives the design. In the UVM world, the two components here are encapsulated within an agent, and this agent and then is furthermore encapsulated in an environment, and then finally this whole thing is encapsulated in a test. And the reason for so many layers of this layering is that an environment can have multiple agents. And then within an agent, you can also have other components such as monitor. So it's good to have these components compartmentalized. Okay, so the first thing we need to do to get this idea working is that, number one, we need to make this connection. And the connection is done by the test, and the test will call sequence packet 0.start, and then this is where it says, hey, start taking sequences and driving it towards environment 0.agent 0.sequencer 0 that's located inside here. So the start here starts a the feeding. And what does it feed? It will go into the body method of the sequence and then find the items and start feeding it. And when a sequencer starts accepting the transactions, it will first make a connection between the sequencer and a driver. This is done through an analysis port. And this port here would be called sequence item export because it's sending stuff out. And this is called sequence item port. And the driver then will convert transactions into signals on the RTL. So this is a quick nutshell of the sequence and sequencers. Sequence are transactions, and sequencers eat the transactions and feed it to the driver.